All right, Fallen Eagles. I am at the end of turn 4, the 2 p.m. turn. It ended early. We can see, I believe there's 7 activations total that happened. The French started out the turn with their barrage card, which, as predicted, they did. And it had kind of mixed results. They did some step losses. They did one there. They did step loss over here, I believe, and over here. I think they did 3 or 2 or 3 here. They did a big damage over here to the Dutch unit. They finished it off in melee, their next activation. But overall, this is a very short turn. You know, the Prussians are coming on here, but they only activated once. In fact, no formation activated more than once. And some of the key ones, like Milhaud for the French, didn't activate at all. The Guard didn't activate at all. Cole's 6th Division didn't activate. Picton's 5th Division didn't activate. So, you know, not a lot of activity happened. And of course, this assault that Wellington's been wanting to go off for the last few hours is still stalled out. Nothing's happened here. He tried to get it actually going this turn, but he failed activation for Clinton, and so they stood there, and so not going the way Wellington wants it to go at this point. Let me get these dice off here, and I can pull these activation markers as well. So the big action happened here, but it wasn't a whole lot because really another activation needed to happen. But what happened here was that Alten in his 3rd Division, he pushed over this way to counterattack or attack into the side of the 6th Corps here, try and push him off the ridge. Nothing really came about from this, just some maneuvering. Nothing was really done. Oh, this stack routed from some artillery fire. That was the big deal. That was from the barrage. And that's actually why Alten's pushing this way so heavy, because these guys took off. That's an artillery and a good line unit there. So they're routing. I haven't done route movement. These guys might actually... Nah, they're not going to leave the board. Okay. So that's where we're at. Short turn. I'm not sure who this benefits. The last 2 turns have been very short. Turn before was quite long, so I'm not sure if this is helping the French, because once one more turn this will be the last turn, the French Guard and Napoleon have to stay here. After this turn, they can start pushing their way towards the Prussians, likely. Again, Wellington wanted to make this attack and push them in, so the Guard would have to go towards them instead of the Prussians, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen here, at least not quick enough. As I said in my previous video, Wellington, the Anglo-Allied army, I think is in a bit of trouble because they don't have any reserves back here anymore. The reserves were committed to the flanks. Now they could always pull Uxbridge over if this attack, the French attack, just stops. In fact, they may be looking to change the orders for Uxbridge and move him back to Mont St. John and keep him there in case that 6th Corps breaks through here on the ridge. Because if there's nothing back here and the 6th Corps breaks through, they're going to take Mount St. John, they're going to take the British supply hex, and it's really going to be game over. Then, you know, if they want to do that, alternatively, they can just start rolling up the army. You know, either way, they can start rolling the army this way or that way. So, yeah, it's kind of important for Wellington to kind of keep this in balance. So, okay, well, we will see what happens here after the 2 p.m. turn or 3 p.m. turn, and we'll be back.